Fresh and Fit will have zero problems if they don't fuck with the mainstream. You fuck with Akademiks, Shade Room gonna be right behind it. They're not gonna like you. They don't like Manosphere. If you don't want no problems, don't come to the mainstream. Nobody will fuck with y'all. You won't have issues. You'll have your audience will be good. But I see that bitch ass nigga was like, yo, some whole ass nigga, man, some corny nigga like, yo, I could walk them into the lion's den. Nigga, I called them niggas up before they went on flagrant. Yo, let me just let y'all niggas know this right now. Be on y'all shit because them niggas is comedians. I did flagrant too. It's for them. Conversation coming from left, that's where Andrew's at. Right, that's where Akash is at. And the two other niggas over there. They're all hitting you. They got inside jokes, everything. They could get their way. It's 4v1. Nigga, y'all see how I give it up when I went into Adam's platform. Nigga, when I went to Adam's platform, it's going to the Lions Den, nigga. Nigga, but I gotta be Akademiks wherever. You see when I go on Fresh and Fit, nigga, I take that shit over, nigga. It's my shit now. Anywhere I go, my shit. I gotta be a gladiator, nigga. So I told them niggas, I said, bruh, y'all going on there. They told me they going on there. Nigga, I tried to... Fresh called me up months ago. I always tell the truth. Niggas know the fact. Fresh called me up months ago. Could you... This after I went on flagrant. Could you get me on flagrant? Nigga, I made the call for him. That's what I keep saying. You pussy ass nigga roller, whatever the fuck your name is, get your facts right, bitch. I don't set niggas up. Them niggas want to fuck with mainstream outlets. I ain't telling them to do shit. So, Fresh called me up. You just went on flagrant. How can I get on flagrant? I put him on a text right then. Nigga, I'm no hater. If I'm a hater or a snake, I won't put no niggas on no text. Act like I'm trying to like, nigga, bum ass, bitch ass nigga act like, yo, nigga, you know what I accomplished in this game? For me to be jealous or caring about non-nigga's success? Nigga, I put him on a text right then. Nigga, Andrew ain't even want to do the shit at that point. But I made the effort because that's my man's Fresh. He said, I didn't want to do it. If I was a snake, I would be like, oh, I'm going to do it. And never put them, I put him on text as soon as he said it. Bang! They not listening to you no more. You know why? Because they see the bright lights. You know what the bright lights is? It's the bright lights of stardom. It's the bright lights of the podcast world, which has opened up beyond the manosphere because you don't go viral, nigga. For all the shit you done talked, you ain't went viral one time to the point that I had them going viral with the Brittany Renner shit. You ain't did it once in your life.
I was having a discussion about Fresh and Fit and Brittany Renner. And, you know, people in the red pill will lovingly call me grandpa, which I am a grandpa. There's no doubt about that, you know, my age. And with 4 grandsons and counting, I am grandpa, is what it is. So they think because of my age, I can't see what's going on, right? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. And since I'm not out there in the world with young people, that I don't have a groove, okay? In other words, I can't detect things that are going on behind the scenes just by looking at it, right? And, you know, I was arguing, going back and forth with Marcus on keeping it 100. And he disagreed with me. He thought that Fresh and Fit just walked into the Brittany Renner thing and that it wasn't moderated by DJ Akademiks, and DJ Akademiks was letting them go, and they could have said anything that they wanted to, and it looked like they wimped out. And possibly they could have, because I think they were out of their league. I think they were out of their depth as far as class with women. People think that, well, she's just a regular old, 304, and she's like any other girl walking the street. And I always say that's not true. Okay, there's a reason certain girls get picked to be 100 octane. There's a reason that certain girls get to mess with high caliber athletes. Everybody doesn't get to do that. There's a lot of pretty girls in Los Angeles walk around LA that don't mess with high caliber entertainers and athletes, other than just being a toss around. And Brittany Renner's not one of those chicks. So there has to be something else about her that gets her to that level and keeps her at that level, because she's been there for like the last, 10, 12 years or so. So there's got to be something. But anyway, the debate is that I said that this was arranged by DJ Akademiks because he has a friendship or relationship with Brittany Renner, and Fresh and Fit couldn't get her on, which he said that they couldn't get her on. And I said that Fresh asked for a favor to have a sit down with Brittany Renner, and in my opinion, that he didn't actually say this, but in my opinion, that Brittany Renner came and had a sit down with them to boost their brand on the word of DJ Akademiks. And we went back and forth, and everybody poo-pooed it, and they said, well, we don't have no proof of that. And lo and behold, a week later, after Rollo Tomassi kind of bad-mouths DJ Akademiks, saying that he doesn't have Fresh and Fit's best interest at heart, he takes an hour to go off. Okay, and he says exactly the same thing, almost exactly the same thing said, similar to what I said. Okay, I said that Fresh and Fit were his boys. He said that. Like I said, I'm gonna play a couple of clips. He said that. Fresh and Fit were his boys. Fresh asked DJ Akademiks for a favor, get in with the mainstream or get in with certain people, and DJ Akademiks says they're my boys, so guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put in the call. I'm gonna ask for the favor. I'm gonna do what I can to boost them along. And he said that. He said that he said that Fresh and Fit were his boys, and if they ask him for a favor, he's gonna try to make it happen. He also said, and we're gonna play that clip, where him and Brittany Renner are not only friends but also business partners, which is why he could get her in when nobody else could, which is why we could actually bring them together when nobody else could. Why? Because she's doing him a favor, which is what I said. You could tell by her body language that she was doing DJ Akademiks a favor by sitting down with those guys. She didn't want to sit down with them. I said that. And the reason they didn't tell Myron until the last second, because they didn't want Myron mouthing off and ruining the sit down. But Myron knew what was happening. Myron knew what was happening because they asked for Brittany Renner, and they discussed that they wanted Brittany Renner in, and this is the only way they could get her in. So Myron had to be nice.
Nigga said Rollo was kind of right and you were simping for Brittany. Rollo is a bitch. Cut that simping for Brittany shit, nigga. I'm doing business. These niggas, y'all could suck and swallow that red pill, blue pill, and black pill. What I'm doing is hard, cold, cash money. Me and Brittany are business partners, nigga. If you think I'm about to disrespect her for some of you lame ass niggas, fuck that. Nigga, I gave her my agent, nigga. She's working with my people. When Brittany signed her podcast deal, it's gonna be under my shit. Fuck is you niggas talking about? Ain't no simping going on. It's bigger than this shit, nigga. It's business. Everybody who Brittany sat with, begging her, yo, Brittany, you should fuck with us. You know what she said? Ain't none of y'all got the audience, they got the reach, and got the real shit that Act got. I said, come over here. Let me walk into a few buildings. I'm doing business. You think Brittany want to be a bum ass nigga with two guitars behind her like this bum ass nigga with nothing?
And I said that to Marcus. I said, what are they gonna do? They ask for a favor and they're gonna screw over their boy just because they have something to prove? Like I told Marcus, this is business. This is not what it looks like. This is business. This is not how you're gonna look like on the street. This is not like about you looking like an alpha male in front of what you think is a lesser woman. Evidently, she's not. She's got more clout than you. And like DJ Akademiks said, you fucking with the mainstream. The rules are different over there. I said, if you want to keep your crowd and keep your fan base, and you want to do red pill fan base, stay, like you said, stay over there, because the mainstream does not like the manosphere because it's bad for their business. Because most of the celebrity gossip mainstream, guess what? It's female. And the red pill is, let's call it, keep it a buck, it's anti-female. It is. It's anti-female narrative. Well, if they want to grow and they want to bust out of that bubble, if they want to get to Kevin Samuels level, that's what they're going to have to do. They got to mess with the mainstream. And there's certain rules that you have to and have to abide by when you mess with the mainstream. Now, I got a lot of heat and a lot of pushback when I said this. When I said this was a favor that Fresh asked DJ Akademiks to do for them. And guess what? DJ Akademiks says, yeah, if they're my boys, if they ask me for a favor, I'm going to do it. You can go through the whole video. He tells you about 3 or 4 people that they asked for a sit down with, they asked for a favor with, and DJ Akademiks set it up. And this was one of them. I might not be a lot of things, like Marcus is, Marcus has his business, Bay, Bitter Truth has this business. They have business in a different world, right? I would never tell Marcus about his business or how to do his thing, because I respect that, right? I know he's been doing it for, 20 years, so he knows that stuff inside and out. I would never tell Officer Charles about being a beat cop in Baltimore, a cop anywhere, or a door kicker in Iraq, okay? Because I didn't live that world. He did. But one thing I am good at, I am a natural analyst and have been all my life. And I can read situations. I can read situations and put things together that most people can't. That's a gift. Now, if I can read international political situations, global situations where I have no access to other than a newspaper and an internet connection, and I can do that accurately, I can do something as simple as read a body language and a setup situation on a YouTube video. You can see they're walking in. You can see their body language. You can see their restraint. You can see how DJ Akademiks stepped in. You can read all that. At least I can. If you can kind of read what's going on between Biden and Putin just by reading the background material, and you can be accurate with that, this is child's play. I don't know why people think it's so hard. As many times as I demonstrated that I can't analyze the situation over the past 8 years and have been accurate. Why this is so hard. This was obvious. This is child's play. And everybody reads their emotions onto it, which is the first mistake. And this was taught to me by Craig Hewlett, man, some 25 years ago. If you're going to do an analysis, you have to take your emotions out of it, because the situation is not about you. And if you put your emotions into it, you're going to color it and you're going to be off. And you have to look at both sides of the table. Cui bono, who benefits? Why is somebody doing one thing versus another? And why is that other person trying to counter it versus doing it another way? Both sides of the table. I could tell Brittany Renner didn't want to be there because there's nothing that Fresh and Fit had that could benefit her. That's why she refused to do the sit down. And the second thing, she didn't like him. She still doesn't. And I'm sure she told DJ Akademiks from the very beginning, I don't like these dudes. There's no reason for me to lend my name and my credibility and my fame, I don't care if it's 15 minutes worth, to help them. But who will I do it for? I'm going to do it for DJ Akademiks because I'm working with him. He can walk me into rooms. He can set me up with people. And so if he's going to do me a solid, I got to do him a solid, which he did. All I can say, folks, this is analysis 101. Read the room. You always remember, cui bono, who benefits? And you have to look at all 3 parties and see why they're doing something. Ak got Brittany Renner in. Ak got Brittany Renner to be on his team. Brittany Renner's got the spotlight on her right now, and basically Fresh and Fit wants some of that shine, wants some of that mainstream shine. Regardless of what you think about it, she does have it. That's why DJ Axe actually saw something in her and decided to, well, guess what? Take her under the tutelage. But this is one of the favors that she had to do for him. And maybe Fresh and Fit can do her a solid somewhere down the line. It's the way it works. Peep game, y'all. Stop being emotional and start peeping game. People don't like it. People hate me for it. And people poo-poo it. But guess what? This is what I do. And I probably should have made a hell of a lot more money at it than I have. It's probably got me with more trouble doing this than it's worth, even at this level. People don't like it when you're right. Well, guess what? What do they say? A prophet is not, number one, is not known in his own village, and he's chased out of 9. Is what it is. But I love my people. That's why I do it. And I just wanted to give a little dig, a little noogie to Marcus. He said, "Ain't no proof." Guess what, homie? Proof showed up. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna jump out of here. This is BGS out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.